Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Jezreel Talks. Today, we're going to be talking about how my viewpoint of Ghana has changed, right? And so, with that being said, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing and clicking the notification bell so that you can be notified when the videos are posted, and also clicking that like button. All right, so I'm just going to go through a few ways that my perspective or my viewpoint of Ghana has changed. If you have any if you're new to Ghana, right, and if you feel like Ghana has changed your perspective since being here, leave it in the comment section below. Let's have a conversation. Tell me about your experience because I'm about to tell you about mine. All right, and so first, I wanna just say off the bat, right, that Ghana has been a wonderful place for me and my daughter to be. We have no problems with Ghana. Okay, if we had a problem with Ghana, you better believe we would not be in Ghana. We would just get back on the plane and go back to wherever we came from, right? But we don't have any problem with Ghana. We are really appreciative of Ghana for opening up their arms to us and allowing us an opportunity to be in this space and enjoy our time here, which we are absolutely doing. We're enjoying our time here. Now, have we had ups and downs since being here? Yes, we have. But does that make us want to turn around and run, go back? No, it does not, right? Because the amount of love that we received here in Ghana outweighs the mess that is in the West. That's right. You can go on and use it. So yeah, so no, I don't have any issues with Ghana. I'm really appreciative of Ghana and how the Ghanaians have opened up their heart and to me and my daughter, and how they are welcoming this. We've been invited to eat at people's places. We've been invited to hear about history. We've been invited to do a lot of things. People have been open to sharing and educating us, since being here, and we are very appreciative of that. Okay, and so with that being said, I'm just going to talk about some viewpoints for me that have changed concerning Ghana, right? All right, so the first one is, since being in Ghana, it's changed my world perspective, right? Realizing that the world is much bigger than the US, right? And so what I mean by that is important for people, or mainly us, right? African Americans, if you're African in the UK or Canada, wherever, Africans in the West, it's important for us, if you just in the West and you haven't traveled anywhere else, it's important for you to get out and travel so that you can see that there's different cultures and different ways of doing things, different ways of living that exist outside of the US. And that's important. That's important to know. Right. And so that's one of the ways that my perspective has changed concerning Ghana. The second way is learning about the history. Right. So being here in Ghana, I've had the opportunity to go to the dungeons, and I had the opportunity, both Elmina and Cape Coast. I've had the opportunity to travel through Abri, and I had the opportunity to go to Volta and to Takoradi, and different areas within Ghana. I had the opportunity to travel to those areas and kind of get the history of those areas, and just understanding the rich history that Ghana has to offer, and understanding that how, as a diaspora, how I'm connected to that history, whether I like it or not, right? And so I know that my history is tied to Ghana some way, right? If not as a Ghanaian, definitely as a possibility of passing through Ghana in regards to the slave trade. So Ghana has touched a lot of diasporas in that way. I heard when I went to the Cape Coast dungeon, one of the tour guides had explained to us that there are 50 slave dungeons that exist on the west coast of Africa, and 40 of them are in Ghana. And so that'll give you quite a bit of perspective when it comes to if you trace your lineage to West Africa, it's more than likely you have touched, or your ancestor has touched, Ghana in some way. Right? And so the learning about the rich history of Ghana is definitely one one way that my perspective or my view of Ghana has changed, right? And so another one is developing more patience, right? And so for me, this one was really big because coming from the West, we have this microwavable give it to me right now when I want it. I asked for it yesterday and I need it, yesterday. I want things really super fast type of way of doing things. And so being here in Ghana, it really has taught me about patience. It's taught me about slowing down. It's not that deep. It's not that serious. And it's really taught me how to just relax and not stress about the small stuff. And so I can appreciate and I thank Ghana for that. Right. And so it's really about unlearning some things from the West, because some things that we learn in the West is good to carry over, but some things we really got to leave behind. Right. And so learning how to be patient with your brothers and sisters here on the continent is one thing that I think that we really should put a lot of effort into, right? Because it would benefit us as a people. Another, right? One that helped me change my viewpoint of Ghana is that Ghana has helped me to be more outspoken. It has. It helped me to be more outspoken and really more outgoing. And since being here in Ghana, I have written a book. I have opened up a business. I'm co-founder of this lovely YouTube channel. And, I've just been able to do a lot of things and be able to express myself and get my voice out there. Something that really, it was available in the West, but because of time constraints, because of work, because of different things, I really wasn't able to really develop things the way that I wanted to, right? I really wasn't able to sit aside the ample amount of time that I need to write a book. I really wasn't able to focus long enough to really dig into starting a business and things of that nature, right? And so that and Ghana has done that for me in that way. It's given me an opportunity to be more outspoken and more outgoing, right? And so thank you, Ghana, for that. Right. And so the next thing that I would say that changed my viewpoint, my view of Ghana, right, is really seeing myself in a different light, right? Seeing myself as an entrepreneur, as an author, right, as a speaker, right? Being able to see myself in that way because I was able to slow down enough to kind of create something special, right? And it allowed me the opportunity to see myself differently, right? I'm just not Sadie who goes to work 9 to 5, come home and do whatever things I need to do at home, go to sleep, wake up, and start the whole entire routine over again, right? It allowed me the opportunity to dream big. It allowed me the opportunity to explore my visions. It allowed me the opportunity to cause my dream or my daydream to become a reality, right? And so that's what I would want for my brothers and sisters in the diaspora, is to really take a moment and think about what would you do if you really had the time to dedicate to that dream that you have. What would you do if you really had the time to really put all of the effort into that vision that you have, right? And so Ghana will do that for you. All right, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in, for hanging out with me. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing and clicking the notification bell so that you can be notified when new videos are posted, and also clicking that like button. I hope to see you in Ghana soon. And until then,